Okay guys, welcome to the channel, welcome to Blue Point TV. Alright guys, let's talk about the Manchester United game and Liverpool. Let's just react on the game. Now, obviously the game ended 3-0 for Liverpool. Liverpool won the game 3-0, and we shouldn't forget that Liverpool went away to Old Trafford to Manchester United to win. And for me, that was a top class performance from the Liverpool side. Clearly the better team in the game. They played well and they deserved the win. Now for Manchester United, I've said it already that the mistake that they will do, or they have done already, will be keeping Erik ten Hag. I feel like the coach is not good enough for the team. I feel like the coach is not good enough for the club. I don't think he will carry Manchester United anywhere. After the game, in the press conference, they were asking him, why is it that this team is struggling? Is it that it is the system, or is it that there's no system? Then he was saying, Manchester United, since he came into the team, they are the team that have won the highest trophy aside from Manchester United. So aside from Manchester City. After City, they are the next team in line. But listen, in football, one-off game, obviously those two trophies that he won for Manchester United, the Carabao Cup, his first season, and the FA Cup the next season, which is a good thing that he has managed to win trophies for Manchester United. But I feel like winning those trophies for Manchester United is kind of, I don't know how to put it. Sometimes it's even better that he doesn't win and then they will sack him than him winning, and then they might, because he won a trophy, and then they will keep him, and then he will be killing the team. Because for me, I feel like with him, the United team will not go anywhere, because cup competition is kind of a one-off game in terms of when you're in the final. One-off game, you could win one-off game. You could somehow, you sit back, you defend. That day could be your day. The other team that are clearly the better team in terms of the ball possession, controlling the game, might not be clinical that day. But that team that is defending, maybe set pieces, or somehow you create something and then you score 1-0, you start defending, and the game ends, you win the game. At the end of the day, you've won the trophy, which is a good thing. But in the long run, that coach that is, the coach of the defensive side cannot compete, especially in league title. For me, I feel like, especially in the Premier League, you can't be playing this kind of football that Erik ten Hag is playing and you want to win the league, or you want to compete. Football have moved on from that kind of play. I feel like football have moved on from that, system, if I should put it like that. So, but yeah, talking about Erik ten Hag, like I said, if he remains for Manchester United, if he remains as the coach of Manchester United, I think they will continue to struggle, because this is a coach that, this is his third season. We shouldn't forget, his third season for Manchester United, and still there is no clear system or clear pattern of play on how he wants to play, or how his team, Manchester United team, will approach games. There is no clear system. If Manchester United want to play, you know that they cannot control the game. They can't control the game. That's how his team has been playing, and for me, that's why they are struggling. For me, that's why they are struggling, because they don't control games. Because this time, if you don't control games, you will struggle. And talking about the Premier League, there are so many good teams now in the league. So many good teams in the league. A team that is, maybe if you want to say top 10 teams in the league, could even beat the team that you rate as the best or top 4 team in the league. That's how it is now. So the Premier League, there are so many good teams in the league. So with this coach, I feel like they will struggle. I feel like United, they missed on getting Roberto De Zerbi. For me, that was the coach that I feel like they should have gotten. I feel like he could have been perfect for Manchester United, because he's that kind of coach that have a clear pattern of play, clear system, idea on how he wants to play. So yeah, like I said, Manchester United, with this coach, they will struggle. Obviously, the owners or the board have already said they will back him. So let's see how long he will remain at Manchester United as their manager, because if he continues like this, he will be sacked. That was for sure, unless somehow he will change things. But For Liverpool, like I said, we are clearly the better team. They control the game. Obviously, they won the game 3-0, and that was a very, very good performance, from Liverpool. And for Manchester United, we understand that Casemiro really struggled in the first half. Many people are talking about Casemiro, that he's finished and all that, but I still think Casemiro, what the coach wants him to do, he's not really good at that, because Casemiro obviously is the one playing as the DM, the number 6, but Casemiro is not really that kind of player. Casemiro is more of a destroyer. He likes to tackle, he likes to break play. That's how he is. That's the kind of football he likes to play. Even when he was at Real Madrid, that's how he plays. When he was at Real Madrid, he wasn't the one, trying to start the play or try to build up. He wasn't the one, going to take the ball from the defenders and start, controlling the game. The person doing that for Real Madrid was Toni Kroos. Casemiro's job is to break play. That's his job. Win the ball and give it to the players that will make things happen. But for Manchester United, I feel like they are giving him that job to do. And yeah, he's not really good at that. And another thing is, playing under this coach will make him struggle, because where you're playing, with a coach that doesn't have a clear pattern of play or clear system, he will struggle. And obviously, many people are saying some of their players are not yet in the team, like Manu Ugarte that they just signed deadline day, and also Europe, the young defender that they signed, the French young defender. I still think if those players are still in that game against Liverpool under this coach with no clear system or pattern of play, I think they will struggle as well. For me, they will struggle. Even if you're a good player and then you're in a team that there's no structure, you will struggle no matter how good you are as a footballer. But then, if you are, even if you are an average footballer, but you're playing in a clear system or structure, somehow your weakness will not even show, because you're playing in a system that is, you know what to do. You know what to do. So it will be interesting to see where this Manchester United team will finish this season if this coach remains. I'm saying if the coach remains, it will be interesting to see where they will finish, because I don't see them finishing in the top 4 first, because that's their target. Many Manchester United fans are believing that they will finish in the top 4. And I feel like they backed the coach this season. The players that they bought, 5 players that they bought this season, I feel like they got some quality players there in the team. But yeah, with the coach, Erik ten Hag, I don't think they will go anywhere with the coach. Now, let's talk about Liverpool. For Liverpool, I feel like people are sleeping on this Liverpool team. This team, for me, is one of the best teams in the league. One of the best teams in the league. And I feel like this Liverpool team will compete. I think they will compete for the league this season. I honestly do. Yes, their coach, this is his first season. But you can see a coach that have a clear system or a clear pattern. He knows what he wants to do. He knows how he wants to play. Obviously, I still think the players that Liverpool have also, having quality players like Van Dijk, like Trent, like Alisson, like Salah, with other top, good players that they have, will also help him. Because if you have a clear system on how you want to play, and then you're managing a good team, top players, it's easy for you, because it will be easier for them to understand what you want to do, because they are top players. So I feel like, first, the coach knows what he wants to do, and secondly, Liverpool have some very, very good players. So I think Liverpool will fight for the league this season. I think they will fight for the league this season. Obviously, people are believing that they will finish 3rd. People are believing that City and Arsenal are better than them. Now, for me, for Arsenal, I feel like this season is the season that they have to win the league. I feel like this season they have to win the league. But I think City, for me, are the favourite going into this season, because they have done it several times, multiple times. So you expect them, with the player that they have and the coach that they have, you expect them to possibly win it again. But for Arsenal, yeah, for the fact that they have fight for the league this two times in a row, people are feeling like, okay, maybe they will do it this time. But like I said, I feel like people are sleeping on this Liverpool team. Yeah, I feel like people are sleeping on this Liverpool team. I will not be surprised if they finish above Arsenal. For Manchester City, I will not say they will finish above Manchester City because I think City are still the best team in the league. But based on what I've seen from this Liverpool side, I will not be surprised if they finish above Arsenal because I think they have some top class players. I feel like you can name like 4 players that you say this player is a world class. Van Dijk, world class. The goalkeeper, Alisson, is a world class goalkeeper. You know, for me, I think Trent is one of the best right back in the world. So I think he's a world class. Obviously, Salah, world class as well. So for me, with these 4 players, with other players that they have that are very good players as well, they have the team to compete for the season, for the league this season. I feel like they have the team to compete for the league this season. So for me, Liverpool will compete. I think they will compete. And with this coach, I think Liverpool defensively could be even better when Klopp was there. The reason why I'm saying this is because this coach wants to control the game. He's that kind of coach that he loves possession-based football. He always wants to control the game. But with Klopp is that kind of coach that he likes fast football, power, energy. He likes fast football. So sometimes his team will be open. They will allow you to control games. But he likes that, as his team likes to do. He wants to press you. He wants to suffocate you. His team likes fast football, counter football. Sometimes if you see them, if they are in the position where they will hit you on the counter, you see how fast they are in countering any team they are playing against. So obviously the system of an onslaught is different from the system of Klopp. So I think with this coach, defensively, they could be better than the Liverpool Klopp Liverpool. I feel like they could be better because they control games. So it will be interesting to see how this Liverpool team will play or perform this season because I think they have the team to fight for the league. So yeah, what's your thought? What's your opinion on the Manchester United and Liverpool game? And as well for Manchester United, which position do you think they will finish this season because of how they are struggling already this season? And then for Liverpool, which position do you think they will finish? Do you think Liverpool will compete for the league this season? Because I think they have started the season very well and yeah, they are playing good football. Your thought, your opinion on all of this. And also guys, if you're watching the video on YouTube, subscribe to the channel Bluepoint TV if you're new, and also like the video, it's really important. And we're also on Facebook. Follow the channel Bluepoint TV, share the video. You can also follow the channel as well on TikTok. I think we'll also be on Instagram as well. You can follow the channel in all of these platforms, in all of these social media platforms. So thank you guys. Stay safe while I see you again. Bye.